As always, this is a 100% cotton t-shirt. It's been soaked in soda ash for at least 20 minutes and then spun until it's just damp. Alright, so we need to flip this inside out. And we'll find the center of the collar. Grab just under the armpit, shake, and you have the center of the bottom of the shirt. Pinch on those, flip it away, and go through one arm to grab the other sleeve. Line those up. Give it a shake. And if for some reason it doesn't flatten, just put your hand in and it'll take care of it. So grab those again. Backwards. Grab the end and the tag. Pull those forward. That's something that doesn't happen very often. Okay, got that fixed. So for this, need a pretty large circle, and I need to, that doesn't work. Okay. So to do circles, if you just take the washable marker, take some sinew, and tie it on the end of the marker. Then just place the sinew wherever your center point is. And for this, I want to go edge to edge, so this is going to take a bit to figure out the placement without having to measure. That'll work. Okay. And that is not the shape I am looking for. So let's pull this back, or forward, whatever that is. I'm going to pick a point further out. Then go forward just until it touches there. Alright, let's try this. Okay, we'll go with that. And you can usually just pull that off and then cut it, and then you have it for the next time. So we just need to do an accordion fold along this line. So pick a side to start on and just fold it up.
Hello?
Damage is done.
I'm sorry. Cilantro is all we need.
Yeah.
And then his shampoo and conditioner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and adjust some of these just a little bit to get that straight, or straight-ish for this. And we're not concerned about going out too far, so I'm not going to tuck too many of these back under. Just going to grab the sinew. And just ignore my phone making those noises. Oh, that slipped. Alright, let's do one more since it slipped. Okay, so we've got that. That is not as tight as I would like to have it. Let's see if it can go a little further. Okay. So we need to be able to go about 1 to 2 inches out. So as long as these are tucked properly to that point, or pretty close, then you're good to go. So I'm just going to fix this a little bit. Okay. I'm actually going to measure on this. Let's go about 2 inches out or so. And then we'll go ahead and tie again. Trying to figure out which direction is going to be easier to tie. So let's go with that. My sinew is not being good today. Let's get another one in there. Okay, so we've got those two, and that should do it for that. So for this, I'll just bundle this a little. I didn't actually do this correctly. Alright, so there needs to be one more. So we're going to mark another 2 inches out or so. This one doesn't have to be tucked properly, so we'll just do that. Pull that through. I'm glad I caught it out here instead of when I was dyeing it. There, pull that tight. There we go. Okay. So, get that. And then these I'll just hold in place with some rubber bands to keep them from just becoming a pain during the dyeing process, and to keep it together. Same thing with this side. And one more. See if I can't tuck that under there. Alrighty. Time to dye. Okay, for this it will be liquid dyed. I have Chinese red, lemon yellow, turquoise, charcoal gray, better black mixed at the regular concentration, and better black that's been thickened. So let's go ahead and start. Alright, I'll let this sit for 18 to 24 hours and then we'll do the washout. Alright, it's been over 24 hours, close to 30, so let's do the washout. Alright, let's take a look. So I'll go wash this out.